Welcome to the Strength Studio.
Hey guys, this is Hector here. And for the first time here, I'm going to be recording my workout to show you um, how it's supposed to look like when you're doing the workout itself. And also to other people that are watching this video as well, give you an opportunity there. If you notice that I circled where my toes were because in this leg curl, we're looking at dorsiflexing the ankles and pulling here towards your bottom. Very important to do that because as you dorsiflex, you're allowing the calves to stretch. So therefore, it allows you to do a full knee flexion without creating any kind of what does it call it? Active insufficiency in the calf. I can go dive deeper into that later. But as you see, the speed here, 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down, consistent, keeping that jaw relaxed, breathing steady, and and just really going into your body and focusing here, because that's what we're trying to do is keep the muscles under tension, under load throughout this whole range of motion. This machine actually is our Medex line. It's all medical grade equipment. Notice the seat floating as well. That allows uh, for better range in the flexion position because our knee joint is not perfectly circular rotation. So therefore, it's more of a D-shaped rotation, and that allows for that to actually uh, move through the rotation without creating any tension or extra torque in the knee. Notice I'm here breathing continuously, and you see my belly moving up and down because I'm breathing deep, and now I'm stuck. And this is where I count 10 seconds. And yes, I'm working out by myself because I've been doing this for 24 years. So I'm able to do that myself, but I prefer to actually be trained by a trainer. I actually get better results that way. And I was on that for 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Not bad. And then I have to track my own progress, which also slows me down during my workout. Look how much time I spend writing things down and setting myself up here on the leg press. Look how complicated it is setting yourself up. If you were at a gym by yourself, you were going to be doing all this by yourself, and sometimes you don't even know how to set it up, how to get the right angles, right positioning. All right. If you look at my hip flexion, it's about 67 degrees, and then about 90 degrees of my tibia and femur as well. A lot of people get confused uh, with the hip flexion wanting to be um, closer, or the knees closer to the chest. It's a thing that is normal in conventional training. The resistance is going through my heels, and you notice my toes flared a little bit, and that's because if you look at my patella, it's slightly tracking out a little bit. So I flare out my toes so it decongests my my knees, so my knees are not under pressure or under tension, I should say. That little red dot was the focal point. But I don't usually focus on anything. Yeah, that's the 67 degrees of hip flexion I told you about. If you look at my eyes, they're always closed when I work out. That just is, it's really hard at this point, and I can go into a deeper focus. Keep the jaw relaxed, keep the lips parted, and letting the air flow. But notice no matter how heavy this weight is, the weight should be the same. And you try to really push through your limits, past your limits, past what you think you can do. That's what really creates change in our body. Doesn't look like I'm doing much, but it's really hard right there. It's I'm doing 400 pounds on this exercise. And here's that countdown again. I'm pushing. I'm not letting go until I'm done. Yeah, that was the hardest minute, 59 seconds. Lucky I can still stand up. And I'm walking a little funny. Oh, yes, this is great. I know you all can relate to feeling that way after that leg press, adduction. And this is I'm working out in our Sonoma location. On this exercise, you want to make sure the knees are rotated inward when you first start. When you come out, you're already at a small stretch first, and then I come into full range. And I'm going to come back out to another small stretch. You want to make sure you warm up the adductors before you go to a medium stretch. And again, I personally like to close my eyes when I work out because I can kind of visualize and feel all my inner growing area, my adductors engaged. 100 pounds, not very much on this exercise. I did tear my adductor tendon like last year, I think, but I rehab from it. So I'm building that strength. And it's really tough after the leg press. So I'm getting a double pre-exhaustion on that. And also, it's one of the weakest areas for men. Women have stronger adductors here. Yeah, I fatigue pretty quickly, as you can see here. Oh, yeah. Let the countdown begin. Oh, no, I pushed through that. This is what I'm talking about. This is the part you think you can't keep going, but if you dig deep, you keep breathing, it'll still keep moving if you try as hard as you can. I was pulling in as hard as I can on that exercise. And now you see here, I'm I keep trying to keep my face relaxed for 10 seconds. Yeah. Countdown begins. 3, 2, 1. And I take the weight off. Oof. That was a real burn. 159, huh? That's the um, oh man. I think I'm gonna vomit. That's tough. And I'm walking funny again. The goal is to go from machine to machine quickly, but since I have to set my own weights up, that's our trainer David over there setting up another client. All right. This exercise, the row, is probably one of the most difficult exercises for clients. I'm leaning forward I'm upright. My upper back is not slouched. This is the angle we want. Isolating, squeezing shoulder blades together. The elbows are fully locked out until you get a full retraction right there in between the shoulder blades. And then you pull, keeping the shoulders down and back and squeezing shoulder blades together. Never allowing your shoulders to do an anterior rotation. So notice here, your shoulders can pull forward, but my upper body is not slouching. Straight back, squeezing shoulder blades together. When I can't go anymore, and notice my chest never pries away from that chest pad, is always glued to that chest pad. Please like our page. That little heart was to like our page, our YouTube page, and subscribe to our channel. Please, you'll be getting more of these videos in the future. And retract here. Or if you just want to see me suffer, that's another reason to join the channel. Retract here. There you go. Keep the chest forward. Notice I'm breathing. It's feeling really tough right now. Here's a like our page. All right, here we go. Yes. Let's go again. You retract. So I hope this gives you a visual of what you should be doing here. Here's a countdown. I should be relaxing my face. If I had a trainer, they'd be reminding me to relax my face right now. Mm-hmm. Whew. Is it 159 again? No, it's 209. Yes. I think I beat my own time. Chest press is coming up here. Oof. I need a fan. I think I had a fan on the other one too. I like working out with fans. I get too hot. Starting off open chest, making sure the pectoralis majors are engaged here. Very slowly. Notice how I gradually start on every exercise that I do. Every single time. The first repetition is your warm up. Should never be acceleration. There should be no acceleration or firing out from a stop position. Opening chest, barely touch. No gripping the handles, just pushing through the heel of my hand. That 200 pounds? 216. That was that was 200 pounds. I think it was 200 pounds. Yeah. Barely touch. Slowly. Nice. For those of you who are watching this video and want to work on your own, when you're doing a chest press, you want to make sure that the handles don't come back. Well, let's look at my shoulders here. If we look at the shoulders, they're opening up, and the bottom out position should be right before the shoulders start rotating forward. Yes, like that. You should be able to open your chest without having an anterior rotation of your shoulder, because that's when you start stressing your shoulder out. You can strain your shoulder if you do that. Good. Where's my trainer telling me to relax my face? Uh, there you go. Why do you relax your face? One of the reasons we want to keep the face relaxed is because it actually sends signals to your brain. You kind of get into a panic mode. So face is relaxed. It's like nothing is happening. You keep the tension low. 210. Not bad. Um, we use time under load here. Um, most of you who are work out with us understand that we time the exercise from the beginning until the moment of complete failure, and that's time under load. We do that because we really count the last 10 seconds that you can't go. You're still creating a huge amount of effort and you are inroading the muscle thoroughly. And that's part of the exercise. So even though you don't finish a repetition, you're still getting good benefits. Actually, probably the most important benefit is at that point when you completely fatigue the muscle and push for another 10 seconds. Every repetition I'm doing here, like right now on this pullover, every repetition that I'm doing is just warm up for that last 10 seconds that I'm pushing, if that makes any sense. Because that is where the magic happens. So if you don't ever get there, it's going to be a you're going to have a hard time creating change in your body. You really have to push your body um, beyond the comfort zone. That's important. We don't have this exercise in Sebastopol. This is only our Sonoma location. It's a pullover. It's pretty much like an upper leg press. Works basically the whole upper body here, plus the abdominals. Again, keeping that same pace, very important. Uh, and I'm getting stuck. You know, I'm fatiguing very quickly on this machine. It's heavy weight. Energy is done. Feel like I need to take a nap there. 142. So 142 is still decent times. When you start getting to advanced levels of training, you're looking at from actually 60 seconds to 90 seconds of the time is when we fatigue, but that's very rare. Very rare to have subjects or clients at that level. Nice. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Maybe you can send me some comments and let me know if you want to see other things here. Whoa, little slippery there. Where's my trainer? I miss having a trainer there. All right, this is our torso arm here. We want to lean forward completely off of the back pad. Shoulders come down first, then the arms. I think that's exactly. That's a heavy weight. Right before the elbows lock out. See that angle? You'll always stay forward. You don't buckle. You don't move back and forth. It's all about really stabilizing. Yeah, that shaking is normal. That's why I'm shaking, because it's 320 pounds. Shoulders down. Yes. Yeah, that was a real fatigue. Fast fatigue here. I was already pretty exhausted from the previous machine. It's basically the same muscle groups, but I wanted to hit my lats a little deeper and my biceps. See how I'm very tired. I think that was my wife writing that note there. She was the one recording. A big a big thanks to my wife for recording this, watching me suffer. She doesn't like to see me suffer. All right, this is our last exercise here. Lumbar extension. Again, having to set up my my own stuff. Yeah, I'm not spoiled like all you guys. You guys have a trainer. I don't have a trainer. Everyone's busy working everybody else out. Yeah, this machine is very neat. It has these knee pads that you crank down, and the purpose of that is to really stabilize the hips. Very, very important to stabilize the hips, and that's why we have the belt too, so you don't go up and down. And the knee, there's two pads on the tibia or your shin, and on top of the femur, push your hips straight back, and you stay in this angle. It's like doing a deadlift, but deadlifts are a little bit more dangerous because again, look how stabilized my hips are here. Or doing a kettlebell exercise, your hips are swinging back and forth, and that's not a desirable thing to do. Yeah, this machine was designed to rehabilitate the spine, the lumbar. And I use it because I fell off a two-story roof years ago, and I fell on my side, so my back's been still was able to play sports, but starting to act up a little bit. So just strengthening like this, I don't really feel it, but I just want to stay in front of it. Nice. Always keeping your head in neutral position. Notice that my head is not swaying back, reaching back at all. It's moving with my body. If you notice, it's just like glued in the same position. It's only my torso that's moving back, isolating the lumbar extensors. I know a lot of you guys who do this machine here. You push hard. You push to the point where you start feeling your low back start to get a little tight. That's completely normal here. Notice how I'm pushing this. I could have probably done a little bit more weight, but it had been a while since I'd done this exercise. But if you look at this here, I actually take myself to complete failure here. It comes on fast, as you guys know. You see right there, I could have easily stopped, but I pushed myself through and I was able to really push that. But that's really digging deep. Most of you might think, wow, isn't that dangerous? You're really cranking on your back, but it's not. Well, not at all. I didn't even feel sore on my back after that. But if you smell it on my face, I feel it in the moment though. It feels really tight. And then you get to the point where I can't even move at all. Pushing with everything I have. There you go. And that's it. All right, 243. Not bad. Like I said, I probably could have used a little bit more weight. I'm feeling it. Look like I'm spacey there. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for being a part of my workout. I'm exhausted. Whew. Looks like whoa, look at that. There it is, tight back. It actually feels good afterwards. And right in the time zone. Thank you so much, guys, for again being part of this journey, and I hope to see you guys again.